Let's get all these red and black cards. Let's get the Doomslayer. Let's get everybody in it, man. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean. And he's out of there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what he was preparing for, but it wasn't whatever we were playing. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We got elves, guys, mono green elves, with a little bit of changelings thrown in, which I think is a fun addition to add, spice up elves. Some high level kind of janky combo stuff going on. I call it Hardwood. It's a modification of one of my older decks that I called Solid Elves. We added a few new cards, we changed things around a little bit, and we added a Strixhaven card that I feel complements it very well. And we'll show you what that is. Of course, before we do that, I need you to do something for me, which is tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, or else the like and subscribe will come and get you and eat you and attack you with his werewolf claws. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj. For all the live streaming goodness, you can also spam the like and subscribe emote on my Twitch. You can check out our Discord for any advice or tips or post your own decks there. And this deck, plus all the other ones that I built, are available on my AetherHub, linked down in the description below, along with another fine collection of card sleeves and playmats, J-Villain branded, that you can get 10% off at yourplaymat.com. So, what do we got with Hardwood, guys? What do we got? We got Blizzard Brawl, one of the best cards from Kaldheim. One of the best snow cards. Choose a target creature, and they fight. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, this creature the creature you control gets +1 indestructible. What we want to do with this is use it as a missile. Okay? Jaspera Sentinel is going to help us ramp even faster. We're really going to ramp with some elves here. We're going to tap elves to make even more mana. So turn 2 we can make turn 3 stuff. It's going to be crazy. It's also a 1/2 reach, which is not a bad card. So Blizzard Brawl, what I love casting it with is Tajuru Blightblade. When you have the snow out, when you have the ability to do it, he basically is instant kill. He is just an assassin. He is just going to go in, he's going to be a 2, doesn't matter if he takes 50 damage, he's going to be indestructible, and he's going to put that death touch on him. He's going to put that poison on him. Now, next, we have probably one of the best cards that came out of Kaldheim that frankly is underused for elf decks. Whenever one or more elves enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior token. This ability triggers only once per turn. Okay, so multiple of these on the board will absolutely fill the entire board with elves. He is the Elvish Warmaster. And then if you pay 7, elves you control get +2/+2 in death touch on the end of turn, which is incredibly powerful. You're saying, well, 7's pretty expensive. Don't forget, with Jaspera Sentinel out on the board, we can start tapping those extra elf tokens for more mana, and you're going to have a lot of them at a certain point. So Elvish Warmaster is going to be worth his weight. Wildborn Preserver. This is a Eldraine card. It's unique in Eldraine card in the fact that it's not completely and utterly broken 100%. It's still a good normal card. It's just not completely broken to the point where it should have been banned immediately upon release, which is unusual for a Eldraine card. Elf Archer, despite the fact that she has a lance and a sword and looks like a knight. I think she's a knight, but whatever. Flash and reach. Whenever a non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay X. When you do, put X 1/1 counters on Wildborn Preserver. So she can trigger immediately when you have an Elvish Warmaster out. You put her down, Elvish Warmaster triggers, meaning that you put a 1/1 token out, which means that triggers her. So they all kind of feed into one another. It's very, very interesting. Combinations there, and she can get pretty big too. She can get very powerful, and then you can pump her up pretty big. Wilt, destroy target enchantment and or but not limited to artifacts. Very useful in the current meta. There's a lot of artifacts and enchantments that are a pain in the ass, and of course cycling in case you don't need it. Chuck it away. Boreal Outrider, one of those snow cards That is that's just useful, man. A 3/2 elf warrior, and it also counts as a snow permanent. Don't forget that for Blizzard Brawl. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if snow was used in any of that color suspended, that creature enters with a 1/1 counter. Very, very, very useful card. It's a little expensive, so that's why we don't have too many. Broken Wings. We're going to take these Broken Wings. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, and a creature with flying. We do have a lot of anti-flying tech in this. We have run into a lot of angels, dragons, other things like that. Always useful to have it. One Khalni Ambush ultimately is what I decided to go with as an extra mana with that red-eyed cat on it. And then, of course, you have an additional fight, a creature you don't control. Llanowar Visionary is a great card, too, for adding even more mana, again, to pay some of these high-cost stuff. And you get to draw a card when it enters. Realmwalker. I don't know why more people don't use Realmwalker. It is a changeling, which means that it counts as every single type of creature, including an elf. Unfortunately, it counts as a human, too, so it won't trigger the non-human ability of Wildborn Preserver. However, it will trigger Elvish Warmaster. And what Realmwalker does is very, very useful. You choose a creature type. When you look at the top card of your library anytime, you may cast creature spells of the chosen type from the top of your library. This will help you get elves on the board faster and more efficiently. With the addition of Bloodline Pretender. 2/2 changeling, you choose another creature type, and when another creature of the chosen type enters, you put a 1/1 counter on Bloodline Pretender. With as many elves as you may have hitting the board, Bloodline Pretenders will get very big indeed. Canopy Tactician. Bit expensive. I only went with 3, but if you only want to go with 2, I kind of get it. You can add 3 green mana, which is useful, for triggering Elvish Warmaster of his expensive price. And of course, all elves you get 1/1 across the board. So if you combine her with Elvish Warmaster and ability to pay across the board, they can get 3/3 in Death Touch. They can really, really, really get huge. They can just get those big old, bulging, rippling elf muscles. Which elves are known for. Elves, of course, are known for being gigantic, ripped monsters, and not thin, willowy, wispy creatures. What am I even talking about? Tyvar Kell. I don't use Planeswalkers often, but when I do, I make it a Dos Equis. No. We don't really need the black mana. However, I like that we can put a 1/1 creature, 1/1 counters on elves, and then it gets Death Touch, and it untaps. We can also create elf tokens, and then we also get the emblem. Whenever you cast an elf spell, it gains haste until the end of turn, and you draw 2 cards. Very, very cool to get that emblem. Very useful. So he is a relatively useful card. Tyvar Kell. We throw him in there just for the heck of it. Why not? So this is the new one that's really shaking this one up. Ecological Appreciation. This is useful in a deck that has a lot of the same cards that hitting the board will trigger things. And additionally, this is a Strixhaven Mythic Rare. Additionally, cards that are relatively cheap. So this is something to do with all that mana. Okay, you search your library and graveyard for up to 4 cards. Don't forget graveyard too. Up to 4 cards with different names that have a mana value of X or less, and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of these cards, shuffle those cards into your library, and put the rest on the battlefield. So you can actually bring all the cards out of your graveyard, all the elf cards or whatever that are cheap. Again, look, from here on down, these are all the cheap Crux cards, so you only really need 5 to play this effectively. Really, you only need 4 to play it effectively, but you can go as high as 7 if you have that extra mana. So Ecological Appreciation will help you with a little bit of green recursion. It'll also help you put a lot of elves on the board and get stuff out of the graveyard. Very, very useful card. It is worth the mythics if you are a standard green player, if you're going to play greens. 17 snow-covered forests, 3 Faceless Havens. Of course, Faceless Havens is all creature types, so it will get your elf bonuses. Very, very useful. All thing. But mana to taste, I do like the snow because we do have Blizzard Brawl and, of course, Boreal Outrider here. 2.3, kind of aggressive, 28 creatures, heavy creature cards, 5 instants, 6 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 1 planeswalker, 20 lands. It's really about 21 lands, and we have a lot of other mana generations, so I think we can get away with that. Definitely. We look at the mana curve here. We look at the mana curve here. We have 1, 2, 3. A lot of heavy stuff at 3. And then 4, we have a couple of cards, which aren't really super necessary, but 1, 2, and 3 will certainly help us. If we get stuck with stuff we don't want, that's why Wilt is kind of there with that cycling ability to throw it out and bring something else in. So 3 is really what you need to run effectively here. We do have very heavy on the 3 drops. So Jaspera Sentinel will, of course, help with that, but you usually have more than enough mana to run this deck extremely effectively. So that's what we look like with Hardwood. It's a modified solid Elves, especially with that Ecological Appreciation, that improvement from Strixhaven that I really think is going to help round it out. We have been playing in Diamond. We've got some good wins in Diamond, and additionally some good wins in Standard. Let's see how we do tonight, guys. Let's take a look at it. All right, guys, we're taking a run at him with our Hardwood. What is up, Darkness? What is up, Carl? Will Riverhawk? All of our regulars. Everyone else here drank. Oh, I forgot to add the eat. I forgot to add the eat thing, man. Y'all got to remind me. Here we go. All right, so let's do this. No, well, we do have a 1-drop, but we have a Khalni Ambush there. So we're going to 1-drop to Jaspera Sentinel. We could get away with that. I think we can get away with this. What is up, Blackheart Trey, man? Cool name. The Gummy Bear is here. Lord Drakewater is here. The usual gaggle of guys is here. Into the flood again. All right, of course it gives us our 2 Khalni Ambushes right away. We'll hit him with that, but we are able to hit Warmaster, which is very important. Luminarch. So let's do Khalni Ambush, and we'll do Warmaster. And next, no attacks. End turn. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Wildwood with 2. Okay, so Selesnya counters. Very, very cool deck. Very good deck. Bold strategy, Cotton. Alright, so we want Realmwalker. We want Elf. We have another Elf that we can play. Let's play Wildborn. Auto pay. Tap. We're going to tap that guy. Put him out. Oof. And then we're going to go no. Sparring Regiment. Well, that's certainly going to add a lot of different stuff. But I think if we can get big enough here, what we really need is another snow land. If we can get a snow land, we can really push the tempo and Mance the Necro here. He needs blockers. Oh, he didn't go for it. He just said, "Hey, I'm gonna rush you." Interesting. He's gonna go for that one. I'm just gonna take 9. I'm gonna live dangerously. All right, that's a Jaspera Sentinel. However, I think we'll be able to. Yeah, we want to play that off the top. We're going to decline. We're going to trigger, decline, decline. And then we are going to play that off the top. Auto pay, tap one of those. That's going to be an Elf. And then we're going to do no action. So that's how we get the board state into a crazy way there. He's got a lot of cards in his hand. Turbo Scry. You know what I miss? I miss Surveil, bro. Surveil. Oh, I miss Surveil, man. My Dimir Surveil, man. That was some Dimir right there. Because you could purposefully load your graveyard and look at the cards that you had. So it was just ridiculous. You could just turbo Surveil your way to the top. Yeah, without any whatchamacallit here, he's not in great shape. Without any trample, he's not doing great. So let's put down a snow-covered forest. Let's Blizzard Brawl somebody. Well, who do we want to Blizzard Brawl? What if we activated this ability? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to... Oh, we can't pay it yet. Darn it. Consarn it. All right. First we need to do is Ecological Appreciation with 1 left. Okay, so we need to do Ecological Appreciation for 2. Auto pay. We want a Tajuru Blightblade, an Elvish Warmaster, a Jaspera Sentinel, and a Wildborn Preserver. Whoa, Darkness. Take it easy. The Virgin Mill, the Chad Surveil. Okay, he made the fatal mistake here. He did it. He made the fatal mistake. Decline. Decline. I don't have enough. I had to get my Death Touch out. Decline. Decline. Okay, so we're going to add 1 green. Tap this guy. Submit 1. We have 1 green mana, so we go Tajuru. And then we go Conclave. Sorry. You're out of there, folks. No attacks. Alright. Relax, Darkness, man. Take it easy. Yeah, the Virgin Mill, the Chad Surveil, the Virgin Scry versus the Chad Surveil. He's gonna ram through on that one. He's gonna have a tough time getting through, man. I'm not gonna lie. Unless he gets something like Trample, he is gonna have a tough time. And especially if I'm hitting him with the big boys. So we're gonna put him out. Pay X. Yeah, we're gonna pay 2. Auto pay. Decline. Take action. We'll pay 2. Auto pay. Tap him. Decline. We'll put her out. Auto pay. Tap him. There you go. Decline. And we just made him quit. The Virgin Scry versus the Chad. Alright, guys. So, you see, you just want to get the board state to the point where they're like, well, this is pointless. There's no reason that I should even play. That's your goal right there. That's your go-to right there. He realized he forgot some in the other room and took off. So, that was a hard force right there. Yes, this deck is sick, man. If you get these combos off, if you're able to survive the couple of rounds where they're trying to absolutely bash the hell out of you, unless they have total wipes, it gets out of control. It can get way trigger. Sultai control, I don't really play Sultai. I might one day in the future play Sultai. And I'll leave my opponents feeling Sultai about it. They'll be feeling so Sultai when I play it. Alright. Sweepers will cramp you. Azorius Yorian Mill, no thank you. I actually have a soul, so I will not be doing that. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's play that. Let's play Elvish Warmaster. Alright, decline. Alright, and a Flagado. Define fun, man. Fun for who? Alright, so what we want is Realmwalker. We want Elves. Solid Elves. Okay, trigger, decline. Wildborn Preserver. No attacks. Bone Crusher. He's going to hit Wildborn. He should have went after Elvish Warmaster with that one. 10th Street Cadet. We really need to get our stuff in shape here. Let's block him. Let's block him. Let's block him. He's probably going to hit Warmaster. Yep. But we do have another one. Alright. He is pretty much out of cards at this point. He's kind of burned through a lot of cards here. So let's see. The only thing you can put down is Bone Crusher. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's another 10th Street. It's going to keep pushing aggro on me. Bombardment's going to do its thing. Oof. Okay. We have another Realmwalker, but we want a Wildborn. And then we're going to take action. We're going to pay to make it 3. Auto pay. Alright. No attacks. Alright, so we have Llanowar. We're going to do a Wildborn. Take action. Pay 1. Auto pay. Push, 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 push. Decline, decline, decline. Attack, attack, attack. Everybody go. Actually, you stay back. You and you go. Buff, buff. Okay. Let's see here. 10th Street Cadet. Does he have enough yet? No, he doesn't have enough yet. Okay, so now we're getting there. Ecological Appreciation, Realmwalker, Llanowar Visionary. So let's do misplay. What did I misplay there, guy? Or are you just messing with me? Decline. 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 Draw that. Let's push, 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 push. There we go. Another misplay in there. But yeah, he should be attacking every turn. There's no reason for him to not be attacking every turn. He's got guys to throw away. I don't know what he's worried about. Darkness, man. Bro. You really feeling frosty tonight, bro. So let us lose the game by not having enough blockers. Having one guy get his way through there. Ain't that something? One guy getting through. Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't swinging in. I don't know why he wasn't swinging in. That was a weird thing. I was looking for more removal. I was looking for more to get more creatures out the way there, or any of the freaking 4 enchantment destructions that I have in the deck that didn't feel like surfacing. Let's take him to standard, guys. Let's see what's happened. Yeah, he should have been swinging every turn. He should have been swinging every turn. I don't know why. You got those guys to throw away, man. Goblins are fodder, man. What do you say? You don't fall in love with these hoes, man. You don't fall in love with these hoes, man. You can't fall in love with your cards, man. They'll leave you, man. We have a Simic player, ladies and gentlemen. There's no telling what he's capable of. Hey, Will River, you're on track to get the gold skull for tonight, man. That's a hell of a quote right there. You might have won, but you won poorly, bro, and I cannot respect that. Tap him. So this immediately on turn 2, look at the board. Look at that board state on turn 2. What is he got? I've never seen any human being play that card. Okay. So let's make it an elf. Oh, triggers. All right. So we're going to send you in. And that's it. Boof. All right. He didn't want no more of that. Three pretenders. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your slave? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? Okay, we can hit ecological right now, which I want to do, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Might as well. Elvish Warmaster, Wildborn, Tajuru, and of course, Jaspera Sentinel. So he's got to pick between these. So this is basically Ecological Appreciation is the reason I wanted to look back at these elves. Because look at that board state, bro. That's ridiculous. You know, that's absurd. It's turn 4. Karl Marx, man, is right now, he's beating him out. He's beating him out for best gold skull. A way to play Magic. A good one, a fun one, no. But it certainly is a choice people make. Wilt. Okay. Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Why don't we put the Pretender out? And then we'll say, what if he's not like the others? And then we say, you're the Pretender. What if we say, he will never surrender? And then we swing in. Go, Elves. If he doesn't have some board wipe that I've never heard of before, he's going to be in bad shape. Okay, he has that. Yeah. Garl, get out of there, Garl. Absurd. I'm absurd. What was he doing? The do nothing. What is that called? No, that's not Jeskai. Green, blue, white. What even was that? Very, very confusing there, ladies and germs. Simic is cool and all, but have you heard of pretty much anything else? Yeah, that's how I feel, man. Very good observation, Darkness. Campus Guide. As a matter of fact, it's the only thing I put in my deck. I just put banners and Campus Guide. This is a little expensive. We were not able to get our engine running yet, so we're going to mull that. This is much better. We are going to throw away Ecological because that's a little expensive for right now. We're going to put down Faceless Haven so we can kind of hide our face there. Bant. Maybe it was Bant Ramp. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know why it was. This guy has Ugin back, so I assume that he's running the most pain in the ass deck humanity has ever heard of in all of existence ever since the beginning of time. Okay, Elvish Warmaster. This card is freaking broken, man. This card is just on the verge of being broken, man. It's so incredibly powerful when combined with other stuff. So we have Blizzard Brawl ready to go, and we can cast Canopy Tactician next turn. And we have Broken Wings to destroy any enchantments. He may have the wipe. I'm imagining that he's got the wipe right there. So the only chance that we have is that we avoid the wipe. Otherwise, we're just not in good shape. He might try to wipe me out. But, you know, them's the breaks. No, he doesn't have the wipe, ladies and germs. He doesn't have the wipe. Azorius indeed go burr. I'm hesitant to even do this because I'm afraid. Let's do this instead. I'm afraid he's going to counterspell me. Yeah, let's do this instead. Let's try to draw it out. Yeah, he's got a counterspell in there. I need Canopy Tactician, so screw him, right? He's going to put Amaze My Tongue. He's going to draw a card. Boof. We're going to hit. If he's got the wipe, I don't want to lose Canopy, and I'm going to play conservatively here. Heroic Intervention is not a bad idea for a wipe insurance. You do have to take something out. Yeah, there's your wipe right there. I knew it was coming. These guys can't not play wipe, man. They can't not do it. They're obsessed with it. So we do have Faceless Haven as a bit of wipe insurance as well. He's probably playing Azorius wipe tribal, I would imagine. Counterspells and wipes to the end. Which is why I'm just going to do this. Yeah, Faceless Haven is wipe insurance. Yeah, I just saw that comment. Sorry, I can't always have my eyes on chat. Shark Typhoon, look at that. There he goes. He's going to cycle that out. He's going to lose that. Both gets through. He lost his Shark Typhoon. Semester's End is good too. He lost his Shark Typhoon, so let's see what he does here. Seagate Restoration. Okay, he's going in for that one. What if I say, though, I'm not like the others? Alright, let's push. This, I think, is throwing him for a loop. I think he's a little bit confused as to what is going on here. Oh, he's going to keep drawing it. The answer to that question is behind this door right here. I'm running not enough lands. I don't know. I'm running 17 snow-covered forests, 2 Faceless Havens, and 2 Kiraru ambushes. So that should be 21 land card templates total. Bro, this dude has every card in his deck. If he can't figure out what to do, man, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I mean, if he can't figure out what to do at this point, then he can't. Look at that. He couldn't fucking figure it out. Connor BN, what's up, man? That's 5. I just got to get him a little bit more damage. So he's going to expel that. I don't really get that, but okay. How could it be all land, bro? How in good gravy could that all be land? He's got counterspells. He can wait to counterspell me, but there he goes. But I have a handful of creatures. Expel. Okay. He's very confused. I'm sure he has a Doomscar somewhere, but I don't know what. He wants Maze Mind Tone. He still wants to dig for cards that he's not getting. I think he was entirely relying on Shark Typhoon, and I think he got scared and played it and didn't want to. This guy runs it. This deck is probably nothing but counterspells, board wipes, and exiles. That's probably what the entire deck is. Yeah, I was right. It's nothing but board wipes, exiles, and counterspells. That's the entirety of this deck. He seems to be struggling here a little bit. I have really cheap creatures, and I don't think he was expecting that. Let's hold that one back. That's a flash anyways. Yeah, exactly. That's darkness. That's what he was trying to do. And for some reason he panicked and threw his Shark Typhoon out to stop himself from getting 4 damage. But he can't seem to draw his other Shark Typhoon yet. He's got those Crawling Barrens that he hasn't charged up. But I really don't know what he's doing here. It's a bit strange. Yeah, he has the easy. That's the problem. When you run decks like that are brain dead, you kind of can't figure out when they get derailed. So let's try it. Let's see if he hits me with it. There's Essence Scatter. So maybe I'll stop the other one. Let's see. Has he got any more? Saw it coming. What do we got? We got saw it coming. There it is. And we ping him down to 6 here. Where's the next expel? Oh, there he goes. This dude had one plan, and he's got nothing else going on. He's probably never played a single deck other than this one, man. That's my suspicion. Oh, he's going to try to win with damage now. Me at 20 life, he's going to run in for damage. Look at that. He's probably got Ugin. Yeah, maybe. But then again, maybe not. Negate? Yeah, he's got nothing but counter spells and exiles. That's the entirety of this deck. He'll end up beating me with Crawling Barrens just because he got so many cards. Yeah, exactly. You guys are getting it. I'm seeing chat. How is this fun? It makes you want to cry. Yeah. There's anti-meta, and then there's whatever the hell's going on here. This is just anti-magic. This is just nobody gets to play any magic. He has cast 1 Saw It Coming, 2 Negates, 1 Banishing Light, 1 Shatter the Sky, and 2 Expels. Look at that. Good job, man. You did it. Darkness, you can't even defend this, man. You can't even defend this nonsense. Nobody won. Like I've said, the concept of magic lost. Because I'm not even sure what we were even doing. Let's get back into it, Liza. Let's see if we can actually find an actual game of magic cards in this magic card game. Yeah, let's see if we can actually play. This is apparently a magic card video game. Let's see if we can actually play a game of magic cards. So yeah, let's try. Let's try, guys. At least this guy's got a little pep in his step. You know you can make the cards come out faster if you hold them down. Like this. Watch, it'll come out faster. What is he going to play here? Shadow Spear. Watch, at the top, my top cards are going to come out quicker. Oof, see that? Isn't that weird? I don't think a lot of people know that. Bloodline Pretender. Which pet do I like the best? I like the cat. I'm okay with these other ones. I think the little codex is kind of silly. I don't really want a walking book. The bear is cool. The Black Lotus is cool. I wish I had enough money to buy the Black Lotus. This guy is still getting set up here. So we're going to do that. Bjorn the Ice Bear. Bolthound's not bad either. Let us push the tempo and Mance the Necro. I may want to get rid of that Wilt. I don't know yet. Right now, I'm just going to push. Let's get some damage down. The Beholder, yeah, I'm sure they're going to do a pet Beholder. That would be great. I like the Beholder because it looks like the Kako Demon. And the Kako Demon has to be probably my favorite Doom monster because he's so silly. And he always looks like he's having a real good time, you know? He always looks like he's enjoying himself. And I can respect that. All right. Target creature you control fights creature you don't control. And get this guy out of the way. You know what would be great? If they do all these crossover, why don't we get Secret Lair versus Doom? Let's get all these red and black cards. Let's get the Doom Slayer. Let's get everybody in it, man. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean. And he's out of there. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what he was preparing for, but it wasn't whatever we were playing. I don't know what you run for green or blue in Doom, Not really a lot of water or trees, but black, white, and red sure would be winning. All right. Let's get big into it. We're actually doing okay in Diamond. Let's keep it going. Cacodemon. Wow, that's a deep cut, Hugh. I haven't thought about that movie in nigh on a long time. It's a deep cut right there. Yeah. You know who else always looks like he's having a good time, too? Any shadow type or poison type Pokemon always look like they are just having a blast. Gengar, he looks like he's a blast to hang out with. Who else looks like he's a blast to hang out? You know who else I like? I like Coughing. Coughing looks like he knows where good drugs are, bro. Coughing knows like he knows what's up. Is this the same thing? The last guy played Golgari with Shadow Spear, and I feel like we're running into the same thing here. Okay, he's gonna do that. Why don't we just hit Canopy? Pay with Snow. Decline. And we're gonna swing. Puff, puff, puff. So again, unclear what his goal is here. Whatever creature comes out of that gate is dead. Because I have a Blizzard Brawl with a Death Touch. So unless he gets rid of that Death Toucher, he's pretty much Culling Ritual. Okay. Deadly Bloom. Sacrifice creature, Planeswalker. Okay. Push. Puff. Good combo there, but he's way behind the 8-ball. And if he had removal, he'd have played it already. Owlbear Pet, yeah. Owlbear Pet, Beholder Pet. We'll probably end up something lame, like a Bag of Holding Pet or something like that. My gut is that he has a Heartless Act and can't play it on Canopy Tactician. Nope, he played it. Good job, man. Wildborn Preserver. There we go. Bastion Remembrance. Yeah, I thought of that, flashing it at the end of his turn to save it from destruction. But I figured I'd live dangerously and try to maybe bait out more removal. And he just killed himself. Oh, he's down to 1 again. Oof, look at that. Polukranos, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Take action. Let's pay 6. Auto pay. Binding of the Old Gods. Very good. Yeah, with this much removal, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be difficult to get that last punch in, ladies and germs. It is going to be a tricky one to get that last punch in. If he's got nothing but removal from here on out, it's going to be a tricky one. It's gonna be a drinking one. Oh, he's gonna go in. No blocks. You don't got Ember Cleave. What are you doing? You gonna make him fight? I think he knows he's dead. Or he has something to make it untap. Oh. If they fought, how come it didn't get damaged? No blocks. That's what I want to know. Oof, that's not good. Oh, that's right. Ignores damage. I get it. I get it. I get it. Still, Polokranos can't kill Tyvar Kell. He's gonna sack it. Oh, okay. Oh, he brought it back, sacked it. Oh, yes. Very, very clever playing here. Very clever playing by our opponent. Very nice. He has the cards he needs. With tons of removal, where it's really hard to get on the board right now. Because he hit us with a lot of removal. Lot of removal. Had him down to 1 and couldn't crap him out. Should have attacked while Preserver was at 6/6 and he was tapped out. I don't even believe that that was a condition that I had. I made Preserver. This can escape too, so he just escaped it because he had a million cards in his graveyard. So I mean, he just brought it back. Good game. Bastion of Remembrance. That's going to be 9. A skilled Hydra player, yes. And there we go. And couldn't get anything, couldn't get any of my other removals or anything in there. GG. Very much nice playing there. Very much so. Tyvar Kell was probably the least useful card that we could have gotten. Alright, guys. We had fun tonight with Elves. As long as you're not going against up some serious, super ultra jank, I think you can have fun with it. I think that you can just flood the board out. Are there other things that you could do to make it a little tighter? Yeah, I'm sure. The main thing that you want, guys, the main thing that's going to win you the game is if you see Elvish Warmaster, Tajuru Blightblade, Jaspera Sentinel, Blizzard Brawl. Pretty much everything else is gravy. It's a very useful, very useful deck. I think it's fun, and I think using that ecological appreciation has really upped the ante there. Faceless Haven came in the clutch a few times. I would even think about adding a few more in. Honestly, Khalni Ambush, maybe not as many, maybe only 1. We'll see, guys, but it was fun playing it. I had a good time. Yeah, is it like is it a tier 1 god deck? No, not really, but it's fun, it's janky, and you can really exploit it and get some fun board states out of it. And frankly, I'm at the point right now where I don't even care about playing the meta. I don't even care about ranking up. The whatchamacallit standard is so busted and broken right now. I have seen a lot of other creators have talked to me and said a few things saying like, man, the meta is boring, man, because you're funneled into like 3 deck types. It's just fun to play some different stuff now and again. And that's kind of the speed that I'm on until rotation. Really, that's the sad part, because things aren't going to get better with D&D, with Forgotten Realms. They're going to get worse. So that being said, we're just going to have fun from now on, guys. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.